love can be traded. My heart's a bit spaded. I'm not too prideful to up and leave. You've been on complacent. The tides have been changing. Love is just patience, and for you.
What's up, bookish babes? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys the 5 books I read in the month of May. I put a total of I think 10 or 11 books on my May TBR, not knowing that I was in a bigger book slump than I thought. I knew that I was feeling a book slump coming on, but I did not know that it was going to be that bad. I didn't read a book. I didn't pick up a book to read until May 15th. And I only read that book because I was in between reading the ebook and also audiobooking it. And I think I mainly listened to it on audiobook. That's the only way I got through that book. And the book was so good that I was like, well, maybe I just need to try to remedy this book slump by actually reading a few books that I feel like was going to get my mind back on track to reading. And that it did. After reading Demon's Dream, y'all gonna get tired of me talking about Demon's Dream just as much as y'all probably tired of me talking about the McLean Brothers series. I'm just going ahead and let y'all know now. You're gonna get tired of me. But after reading Demon's Dreams, I was automatically ready to read the next book, and I continued on and on for the 5 books that I read. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it is like May 29th, but I'm going out of town this weekend, so I was like, I might as well go ahead, film this video, get it uploaded for you guys. But I am in the middle of reading Children of Blood and Bones, and this book is really good so far. It's like one of those series that have you hooked. So I'm in the middle of reading that, so 9 times out of 10, that'll be in my June reading wrap up. And hopefully the books that I chose on my TBR for this month to actually read, I'll read all of them, hopefully, just to make up for this month. But I'm going to start rambling, and I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys the 5 books that I read this month. Now, I did mention one of them, which is Demon's Dream. Y'all, that book right there, I gave it a 4.75, and the only reason why it wasn't a full-fledged 5-star is because I felt like the last chapter in the book was not needed. Like, I did not care about his son's point of view. Maybe it was setting up for her next book to come out, where it's the son's POV is in that book, right along with, I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I don't know. But I just felt like his POV wasn't needed to me at all, and I feel like the ending was kind of rushed. So that's why it was a 4.75 to me. But I did enjoy the crap out of that book. If you haven't read Demon's Dreams by Elle, Kayson, please do. Please do. I was put onto it by a book talker who was ranting and raving about that book so hard, and I was like, maybe let me try to read this book to see if it'll help me get out of a book slump. And boy, it did. It did. After reading that, I think I ended up reading yeah, it's in the same video. I ended up reading The Neighbor Favor by Kristina. Now, I think I gave that book a 4 stars, mainly because the first part of that book was full of emails. Like, and I know you're thinking like a lot of books are full of like emails. No, it was just like, just say that you took 100, 150 pages, 50 emails, and printed it out and stapled it together. That was that book. Strictly emails between the two of them. She emailed, he emailed, he emailed, she emailed. They emailed, just emails. And I was like, and then the point of view, I think it was like third person. And it was written in third person as well. And it was like Bob, well, his name was Bob, whatever his name was, but we gonna use Bob right now. It was like Bob walked down the stairs and Bob like, what? I did enjoy it though. The romance in it was pretty good. I enjoyed, although I did not like the email. I kind of like the setup of how they met. Well, how they, yeah, you can say how they met because I guess that would be like a meet cute. Although they like, I don't know. I don't know. Don't get me lying. But yeah, I gave that book a 4 stars. It was pretty good. I enjoyed the crap out of it. I just could not get with the third person and the first 500 pages. I'm just joking. It wasn't 500 pages. Probably like the first 100 or so pages being strictly emails. It probably wasn't even 100. I don't even own a physical copy of that book, so I couldn't even tell you. But it was like part one was strictly emails. If you got the book, you know how many pages was strictly emails. So that was that on that. Then I also read Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonam-Young. I've heard a lot of good things about that book. I enjoyed that book for the most part. I love. Apparently, I don't love nobody because I don't even remember these folks' names, y'all. So we're gonna have to do something about my brain cells because the fact that I forget their names so quickly, it's crazy. It is honestly crazy of me. Hello, can you get to where I'm going? But I think his name was Bo. Was it Bo? I think it was Bo. When and yeah, Bo. See, I knew what I was talking about. Bo. I really love Win and Bo relationship and how he was such a stand up guy. Like his story, like his background had so much character. Like I mean, it wasn't just your simple romance. I don't know. It's accidental pregnancy. The fact that he was willing to be there for a person that he only met for one night and had a one night stand with was chef kiss for me because you don't meet a lot of guys like that nowadays. Like it's you, hell. Let's not talk about the piss in the dating pool. But anyways, I enjoyed that book. I think I gave the book a 5 star. I gave the book a 5 star. I enjoyed that 5 star. After reading that, how many books there was? Four. That was 4 books. I don't know. No, that was 3. I can't count. I can't count. Then I read Just for the Summer by Elle Jimenez. I gave this book a 5 star as well. I love Emma and Justin. I think that was his name was. I love Emma and Justin. It started off with him writing a Am I an asshole post, and basically him and Emma kind of bonded over them having this curse where they date someone and then when they break up with that person ends up finding their soulmate, and they felt like if they come together and dated each other, that when they break up, the next person they date will be their soulmate. Now, did I think it was gonna happen like that? No. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just knew it wasn't gonna happen like that. I just knew. And the thing was, oh my god, her mother, she is a definition of a poor excuse for mom, and that's crazy to me because the ending of this book, when you find out what happened at the end of this book, your mouth is going to hit the ground because how can you do your child like that? Like how can you? I don't know. I can't even really explain without spoiling this book for people who haven't read it. But the way she did, Emma, it's crazy to me. Like you, I have a video with me, a reading vlog of me reading this book. You can go check that out if you want my full opinion on this whole book. But y'all, I gave it a 5 star. I really enjoyed it. I just could not put it down. I'm so glad that I finally picked up and read. I'm so glad I was out of that book slump to read it because I started reading this at the beginning of the month, and being that I was in a book slump, I could care less what was going on. And I've heard so many good things about this book that I just had to put it down and remedy that book slump before I continued it because I knew I was going to give it a bad rating if I didn't. And yeah, I'm glad I did because I enjoyed this book. Her mom is asshole. So yeah. Then after that, I read Funny Story by Emily Henry. I believe I gave this book a 5 star as well. What is this boy name? Daphne and Mouse. The way I just don't even know. Like, do we even tell how they met? Do I even tell how they met before I even tell y'all? Yeah, I think it does. Stranded or die. Yes, it does tell. So Daphne ends up being roommates with Miles because Miles' ex left him. You know what? Let's Daphne ex husband fiance left her for Miles' girlfriend, and they end up being roommates because when Daphne fiance broke it off with her, he was like, "Well, I'm gonna leave me and Pedro is gonna go out of town, and give you time to move out, so he can move her into the house that him and Daphne bought together." But although y'all, they want to came back to no house dealing with me. I'm not my anger issues, but you just really he played in her face so hard with that one that they want to came back to no house dealing with me. I would have caught that charge. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, I would have. He wouldn't even had the option to double back because I would have caught that charge. Yeah, they wouldn't have had no house because the way he played, I just cannot. I cannot. And the one thing that I was saying while reading this book is, baby, God don't bless no mess. And was I right? Because the way I could not. But I loved Miles and Daphne relationship because he was just always there for her. He understood her. She understood him. Although they're both kind of like, she feels everything, but he tried not to feel much. It's just like they just meshed so well. I just love that. I just love everything about this book. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I enjoyed this book. I know a lot of people didn't like this book, but I enjoyed the crap out of this book. I enjoyed reading about Miles and Daphne, and I enjoyed reading about Daphne making new friends and becoming her own person without being what did Ashley say? A we person, where it's just like she was just okay with being a part of a duo rather than standing alone. I was so glad that she became an I person, if you would say. I just enjoyed this book so much. It was just so much depth, so much everything in this book. Like I said, Miles and Daphne. I just love Miles and Daphne so much. I'm so glad I finally read it. I'm so glad that I was out of this book slump to read it. And chef kiss. But those are all the 5 books I read in the month of May. Hopefully June is a much better month. And we're going to try to make sure we jumpstart that now by reading these books now that I'm out of this book slump. I'm going to follow up this video right now with filming my TBR that I picked out. And the only reason why I did not let this spinning wheel choose my TBR this month is because I'm just getting out of a book slump and I could not chance it. I could not chance it at all. And I'm trying to get to 4,000 watch hours and I cannot chance getting into a book slump. So that is that. This is going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, for my girlies that always do it, leave a comment down below and let me know what you read this month. And give me some more book ideas to read and all that. So I'll see you guys in the comment section if you like to comment. And yeah, thank you guys for watching again. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you watch this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
I'm calling bull.